What's going on, Joe fans? Centex Collector here with another review. It's time for retro carded snake eyes. I finally got around to paying. I wish I would have got. I mean, I can never find him in retail, and at the time when he came out, he was hard to get a hold of. This was Walmart, basically Walmart exclusive. I had to get this. I got him, I think, in store. These two are easy enough. That one's hard, but yeah, he was a pain to get. So I ended up just getting him on eBay recently. Paid more than I wanted to, over $100. I wish I could have got him even when he was going for 50 to 80. I didn't want to pay that, and then I ended up paying even more. So yeah, this had the flimsy cards. So these were back in like 2022 or so. I'm not seeing the copyright offhand, but let me go ahead and crack them open. This one's a little easier on these flimsy cards. You guys still gotta be careful, so that way I like clipping out these file cards. And I said before, it was a miss with them not putting flag points on these. But let me go ahead and get them off the plastic, or excuse me, off the cardboard. There we are off the flimsy card. And the seller gave me a discount because it had the card all bent up. I was debating if I was going to open it or not, because I do have retro protection for these bigger cards now. But I decided, screw it, I'm going to open him because he is the OG 13 Snake Eyes. And I really like the look of this one. So this here is just like a clamshell. Comes off here. We got stuff falling out. So I'm going to go ahead. We got our typical piece of paper. I'm going to go ahead and crack them out and get into them. Alright, so here he is. It's supposed to be based off the original 82, 83 OG 13 Snake Eyes, which I don't have the vintage, and they go pretty priced now. 82 is the straight arm. 83 is the swivel arm. The Kung Fu grip, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like this is just basically, because I have all the Snake Eyes, and I can't remember, like I said, I don't remember if this came out in 22, 23, but it's looking like a repaint of Stalker, but we'll get into it. And if you don't know, Snake Eyes, basically he was just kind of like a throwaway figure. They just did him all in black, put him out there, and he ended up being one of the most favorites, recognizable out of the whole thing, probably because he was like a ninja commando. So that's funny. He was basically a throwaway figure if you didn't know. Comes with the retro stand. I don't use these. I use these Ebco stands off of Amazon 50 packs. So this will go on my eBay store. We've got like this bomb pack like the original had. I think version 1 or at least version 2 had this. And I'll have to put a screenshot of the OG 13 accessories. But this looks like this is probably reused from Beachhead, because Beachhead was an early figure. We've got this knife. Just gonna go over here. And he's got a pistol with this silencer, which looks familiar to what Stalker had. That's going to go in the holster, and then the silencer suppressor go over here. It's got a spot in the holster if I can get it to go in. And then he's got two like flash grenades. What does this say on here? Well, it's just numbers. It looks like flashbangs. Could be smoke grenades or flashbangs. I don't see anywhere for them to go on his person. Got those. And as typical, Snake Eyes with his Uzi submachine gun. I think most Snake Eyes got that. But I'm looking real quick. He's got the same. Well, no, it's a different knife sheath there. And it's a different holster over there. And I can't remember if this Snake Eyes came out before or after. This is one of my favorite Snake Eyes besides this one here. Let's take a look at Stalker real quick. So this Stalker was a very early release, and if you look at a lot of early releases, Joe's uh, are based off this Stalker figure. So kind of like Marvel Legends, they use a couple different. Hasbro also makes Marvel Legends. They use the same couple different bucks and then just create figures over and over and over. So it's looking like what we're getting here. So same boots, just repaint them in black. Same pants, just repaint in black. Same waist, just repaint in black. Same holster, same pistol. And then for some reason I didn't put the silencer in his thing there, but same there. Same knife sheath and knife, just painted black. Same arms. And the hands are actually, no, I think the hands are the same too. But same arms. And same holster. Same holster, just painted all black. Probably the same neck, obviously different head. I'm not sure. It's different head sculpt than that one. I'm not gonna pull out all the snake eyes, but yeah, and same chest. I have this, but yeah, same chest. So this is another one. I reviewed something else recently, but this is just a straight up repaint off of this first Stalker we got. That's crazy. Yeah, so they just took all Stalker's parts, made it black, and gave us Snake Eyes head. Maybe that Snake Eyes head is the new mold. I can't tell. I don't feel like we literally have like 5 or 6 different Snake Eyes. Plus we have the classified Fortnite Snake Eyes. So I have a few on display. This one's gonna go on display with the rest of my OG 13. I need to make some sort of display for that. But man, that's crazy. There was another figure we got recently that was basically a Stalker. But that's Hasbro, right? Trying to be cost savings or whatever. So I basically paid $100, well, more than $100 for a Stalker repaint to get a Snake Eyes head. I mean, he's awesome, don't get me wrong, but I would have much rather have gotten him at retail. But he disappeared so quickly from retail, and then boom, next thing you know, he was at $50 secondhand, then 80, and then now he's over 100. I paid a lot more than I wanted to, but whatever. Now I officially have the whole run of figures, because I only care. I mean, I get rid of my Vamp. I'm selling my MMS. There's various stuff that I'll sell off, bits and pieces of figures, but I care about the figures themselves. So right now I have all the figures. Now I'm not counting variants. I don't care about the variants as far as like, I think Beachhead had a variant. I don't care about that. There's a couple figures that had variants. I'm talking about actual figures like 00, and right now we're through, I think we're at 180, 190. I think we're at 190 now. I have everything that's out officially. It's been released that you can actually purchase. Plus Retro, 60th, Legacy, the Fortnite Snake Eyes, all the figures. So there we go. There is the Retro Snake Eyes. I'm kind of disappointed because I did pay so much money. But since we have 2 more OG 13 in the 2-pack coming, Target exclusive, they just announced 2 more. So I believe we only have 1 or 2 more OG 13 left that they actually have to make or reveal to us. There we go. Retro Snake Eyes based off the A2A3 version 1 Snake Eyes. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.